Hi and welcome to my video. My name is PrimalDestiny CP, and in today's video we're going to be going over important information for Diluc. This will include attributes, weapons, artifacts, constellation and his talents. So to kickstart this off, open up your mini menu and go to the bottom right, and this will bring up your character selection. And if you have a look, you've got your attributes, weapons, artifacts, constellations, talents and also the profile information. So then, we got max HP, attack, defense, elemental mastery and max stamina. The max stamina is completely separate. I have stated this in my last videos, just for the heads up as well. You will level the max stamina up with the geo statues and the animal statues. In doing so, you're going to need the animo and the geo sigil floaty things, I'm going to call them. Anyway, so if you click the X button, or if you're on PC, just click ascend here. It's going to bring up some ascension required materials for his level, as well as all his other base HP, defense, attack and his critical rate. That critical rate at the bottom there, that's his bonus stat. Other characters are going to have different stats at the bottom there, depending on what they're built for. So he's going to be really good at DPS, so you're going to want to get him in there hitting heavy, hard and getting in a really strong attack based artifacts and weapons on him. So let's go over to the weapon side of things now. So if we start with this one, it's called the Debate Club. It's a claymore weapon and it has a base attack and also attack percentage values as the main stats. At the refinement rank level 5, it's got this effect called Blunt Conclusion. After using an elemental skill, on hit, normal and charge attacks deal additional damage equal to 120% of attack in a small area of element. Effect lasts for 15 seconds. Damage can only occur once every 3 seconds. To be fair, it's not really the weapon I do want on Diluc. It's the only weapon I've got for Diluc at the minute. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to read over some information I've researched, and I'm going to tell you about 2 different weapons now, and these are what I recommend you trying to get hold of for Diluc and trying out for yourselves. So we got the Wolf's Gravestone. It's a claymore weapon again. These are all claymore weapons for Diluc, by the way, and it's got an attack percentage value as well as base attack for the main stats. And at refinement rank level 1, you're going to get the effect of Wolffish Tracker, and what this does is increases attack by 20% on hit, attacks against enemies with less than 30% HP, increase all party members attack by 40% for 12 seconds, can only occur every 30 seconds. So that's it's really good to have quite a few heavy hitters or quick like swordsman in your party. So once you've got, like, say the enemies less than 30% HP, to say, oh yeah, his HP looks a bit less than 30%, switch over to someone else, like maybe Kay Quinn, say, for instance. If you want to cause an overload, get in there with her and she's going to cause some major damage with that. So it's actually a really good really good effect. That's one recommendation out of the way. We're going to go on to the prototype Aminus. Yeah, that's how you say it. I think the Aminus, right? And yeah, again, so this gives you an attack percentage as well as a base attack value on the main stats of the weapon. And this is a refinement rank level 2 on the picture I have up here. And it's got the effect Crush. So what this does is, on hit, normal or charged attacks have a 50% chance to deal an additional 300% attack damage to enemies within a small area of element. Can only occur once every 15 seconds. So say, for instance, you brought Lisa out and you've used her ultimate move. It's spread out this area of element full of electro energy. This effect will then activate because you've obviously got an area of element there. So that's really good stuff there, guys. So we're going to go on to the artifacts next. So the set I'm currently using is called the Crimson Witch of Flames. This 2-piece set will give me a pyro damage bonus of 15%, And the 4-piece set is currently giving me increases in overload and burning damage by 40%, and also increases in vaporize and melt damage by 15%. Using an elemental skill increases the 2-piece set bonus by 50% of its starting value for 10 seconds, maximum 3 stacks. So the elemental skill, that is going to be your how do I explain it? That's going to be like your it's basically your skill move. Your elemental burst is your ultimate move, if that makes any sense to you guys. And there's also 2 other sets that I recommend trying out for Diluc. They're called the Berserker set and the Gladiator's Finale set. So what you want to do with all these artifacts, guys, is it's all down to personal preference and own play styles. So say for instance, you might want to be like, actually no, I want to try 2 Berserkers with 2 Crimson Witch of Flames, or I want to try 4 Berserkers, or I want to try 2 Gladiators Finale with 2 Berserkers. That's absolutely fine. This game's all about having fun, and mix and matching. It's going to help you experiment and find the best matches for your characters. Obviously, some of the artifacts as well, I will explain to you now. You might have the same artifact as one of your friends, but you'll have different bonus stats within the artifacts level up system. So it's never really going to be the same as anyone else's anyway. So this Berserker set will give you a 2-piece bonus of critical rate, and that's 12%. And the 4-piece bonus is going to give you this effect: when HP is below 60%, the critical rate is increased by 24%. And then you've got the Gladiator's Finale, which is going to give you an 18% attack bonus. And then this effect, which is if the wielder uses a sword, claymore, or polearm, increases their normal attack damage by 35%. So very, very strong stuff there, guys. You're going to want to give them a try, like I've said. So next we're going to go on to Constellations. This constellation grid is going to be really hard to unlock for Diluc because of its rarity, so you might end up doing a lot of wishing just to get what you need for him. But once you do unlock this constellation, you're going to get things like Conviction, which is this constellation level 1. Diluc deals 15% more damage to opponents whose HP is above 50%. I'll quickly read through these quickly for you guys. Searing Ember. When Diluc takes damage, his attack increases by 10% and his attack speed increases by 5%. Lasts for 10 seconds. This effect can stack up to 3 times. It can only occur once every 1.5 seconds. Okay. And then we got Fire and Steel increases the level of Searing Onslaught by 3, which is his elemental skill. And you've got Flow and Flame. Casting Searing Onslaught in rhythm greatly increases the damage dealt. 2 seconds after casting Searing Onslaught is elemental skill. Casting the next Searing Onslaught in the combo deals 40% additional damage. This effect lasts for 2 seconds. Phoenix Harbinger of Dawn increases the level of Dawn by 3, which is his ultimate move, also known as an elemental burst. And then you've got his level 6 constellation. After casting Searing Onslaught, the next 2 normal attacks within the next 6 seconds will have their damage and attack speed increased by 30%. Now that is amazing. Additionally, Searing Onslaught will not interrupt the normal combo attack, the normal attack combo. So that's his constellation there, guys. We're going to go on to talents next. So these talents here are, this top one here is his normal attacks and his charged attacks stats value. So by leveling this up, you're going to increase the percentages on the right side there where it says 1 hit damage. It's going to give you 115%. If you look at the level ups, when you level it up, it's going to give you 122% now, and then so on and so on. If you look at the required materials here, the ascension for this is the Guide to Resistance. I've stated in previous videos also that the first part of this sentence on the name of this ascension material, it says Guide to. The less rare items will say something different, so just try not to get yourself too confused. So it might say something like, I don't know, let's say for example, Survivor of Resistance. I'm not saying it does say that, just for an example. It's just the first thing that popped in my head, but it's in the same sort of set as this, so it will level up if you got a Diluc lower level, that this will level it all up. And then underneath that you've got Searing Onslaught, Elemental Skill, Dawn, which is your ultimate attack, also known as an Elemental Burst. You unlock one of these 3 at level 60. And what these 3 do is Diluc's charged attack stamina cost is decreased by 50% and its duration is increased by 3 seconds. So if you've used Diluc before, or if you have Diluc, if you'd notice by using his charge attack, you're going to go into an amazing combo that lasts, say, I don't know, for at least about 10-15 seconds. Just constant swinging his sword and like some sort of rampage. Really good. So this here is going to help with that, because it's going to take less stamina, which means you can go straight from that back into another onslaught. So you got Blessings of the Phoenix, and the Pyro Infusion provided by Dawn lasts for 4 seconds longer. Additionally, Diluc gains 20% pyro damage bonus during the duration of its effect, and refunds 15% of the aura used when crafting Claymore type weapons. So you're going to want to use Diluc when you're crafting these Claymore weapons for him. Also, I will quickly show you on these weapons again quickly. So if we go to Enhance, these are the weapon ascension items for this weapon, but they could be different for every other types of weapons. And if you want to find the locations for these weapon ascensions, if you're on the PlayStation 4, just click in the R3 button. If not, click on it if you're on PC, and then it'll tell you there: Domain of Forgery, Thundering Ruins, Tuesday, Fridays and Sundays. If you press X on that, it will open the location straight up onto your map rather than going off it, and show you straight away, and you can teleport straight there. So you're not going to miss out on that. Right then guys, that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like and comment below. This is PrimalDestiny CP, and I'm out.